Welcome, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in between. Welcome to the Matt Clark Show. I am the bipolar high roller, the unlucky leprechaun, the host of the Matt Clark Show, Matt Clark. Please take 1 second out of your day and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It takes 1 second and it's free to support your friends, so please go and do that. My co-host, Sean Toad the Toad. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Matt? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I just woke up, so
Solid. I am quite jealous, dude. How's Beantown, man?
little transparency. Beantown's cool. I was just thinking, like, I kind of want to just go walk around downtown somewhere.
Yeah, now that the weather's
It's
finally
like,
warm.
yeah, it's like I live in Boston, and sometimes I like forget that it's like cool out here.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
just I like to hide in my room and pull my pud and just kind of write and be quiet. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah,
like
I feel you.
quiet.
I feel you. You can pull your pud in public in Boston, man. Nobody really bats an eye at it. Doesn't really, you know.
Did you read that article of the guy that jerked off 4 times on the airplane?
Damn, how long was this flight?
It's funny, that's the first question you ask. Like, first time, okay. You probably could have got away with it.
Yeah.
Second time, it's like, what is this guy doing? Like, at that point, do you get your seat changed? Third and fourth time, I would be calling the police in the air police.
Listen, you gotta help me. There's a guy fucking beating his meat next to me. He won't stop. This is the third time.
Like, they're coming to drop off, like, the tiny cans of soda and, like, a bag of chips, and the dude's just, like, fucking viciously jerking off. Dude, it's like, what is going on here? You get 2 nips on the airplane and just, like, have to touch your dick. I don't know what it is.
How do you bring that up comfortably to like a stewardess? Like, excuse me. No, yeah, the orange juice, please. But this guy over here, like, I think he's masturbating. Like, it's kind of uncomfortable, man.
They're like, does he have a box cutter? No? Okay, then shut the fuck up. Everything's gonna be fine. We'll let the guy relieve himself. Also, wouldn't you just go to the bathroom and do it?
I was gonna
I
ask.
feel like,
He was in his seat for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Those are like fucking monkey noises coming out of the fucking bathroom. Everyone's like, oh, he's definitely masturbating in there.
Which, I mean, if that's the case, then you just kind of gotta let the guy do what he's. If he's going to the bathroom, he's respectfully jerking.
Exactly. It's a private place, you know.
You gotta respect that. Yeah, I live in Boston, man, and so recently I had to tell my job that I can only work in the morning because I have to pursue my career in stand-up comedy. So
That's respectful. That's respectable,
I'm
man.
doing that, and I've been doing a good amount of mics, way more than I was doing,
Nice.
and you know, I'm feeling real. I was telling you about it, the Kanye West documentary. You should watch it if you haven't. To anybody, you should like hip hop. If you don't, if you're a man, a middle-aged white man
Yeah.
who doesn't like hip hop, you should probably like hip hop. So, yeah, the Kanye West documentary. It's like 2003. He's working on his first record, College Dropout, and like he's like shopping these songs around, and he's already like semi-famous at this point because he's talking to like Pharrell. He has like he's signed to Jay-Z at this point.
Damn.
Yeah, Rockefeller Records. So, and he's just known as the producer. He's like one of the best producers in the world, you know, in the early 2000s. And so he's shopping around his record like to Ludacris, and he's like the documentary just kind of follows like him, and then he gets in a car accident and his mouth is wired shut,
Shit.
and he does the rest of the record with his mouth wired shut.
Oh, that
He
explains
has a
it
song.
then.
He has a song called "Through the Wire." but
That's good.
and that was like
That's good.
his first major hit. But like even then, before the and like no one wanted to put the record out. No one like believed in him. They kept pushing the record back. They're like, "Yo, we don't have the money for this," and he's like funding it himself. And it's just a crazy story. And he even then in 2001, he was just like so delusional that he was gonna make it. He's just like, listen, I'm gonna be the best rapper in the world. Like, you might not know that right now, but like, I'm gonna be the best rapper in the world, and that's how I feel right now.
You gotta work
like,
on your record, man. You know?
I'm just so like delusional that like everything will work out the way I want it to,
Yeah.
and I'm just like now I just got to put in the work, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to, the way I want it to.
It will. I believe in you, Matt Clark.
I've been listening to manifestation shit while I sleep.
Kind of
So
like,
if that doesn't work,
is that like the meditation shit where they lead you through meditations and?
I love a guided meditation.
Yeah.
I love a guided meditation. But this one, like, there's like so many different ones, and I suggest like, so I started listening to them because I couldn't sleep at night, and like it's usually like an Australian guy being like, "You are walking through the woods." I personally think I have the perfect voice for it because it's kind of like ASMR, like they're like whispering kind of, but they're like, "You are walking through the woods. You can hear the leaves whistling in the background." It's like that, dude. And then you just kind of get your breathing on, and you fall right the fuck to sleep, dude.
Hell
Gone.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
The shit only lasts an hour because you only last 5 minutes, dude. It's like
Right.
my sex life.
Mine too.
But now and then I got on the affirmation. Like I got
Nice.
on the affirmations, which is kind of like, you're not a piece of shit. You are a good person, and that's supposed to like change your mindset while you're sleeping. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't jerk off on airplanes. Like and now I'm on the manifest, where like it's like, you change your destiny. Me. That's also my movie trailer voice.
That's pretty good.
This summer, a movie about a middle-aged man who lives in a halfway house.
Dude, you already have my money, man. Right there.
It's called Losers in Paradise.
I gotta tell. I'll have to tell you
that's-
about the script I'm writing, dude. You'll fucking love it, dude.
You told me about some of it, and I already love it.
Did I? The one about the kid with Down syndrome?
Yeah, isn't he a
okay.
police officer?
No, he wants to be a police officer. Yeah.
It's a great premise, if you ask
It
me.
is. It is. We're gonna call it Officer Downs. Officer Down.
And that's an incredible name.
I think it's Down, right? It's not Down's syndrome. It's Down syndrome. So it'd be Officer Down. That's perfect, man. It's perfect. It works out.
They think it's about an officer getting shot.
Right. But
He accidentally shoots a kid or something.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like a dark comedy, but it'll be inspirational to many people with, learning disabilities and all that shit.
I thought my safety was off, officer. I can't do a Downs voice because, I have Downs, so I just sound like it all the time.
Dude, you're fucking hired.
Yeah, hell yeah.
we're in
lead?
pre-production. Yeah, we're in pre-production. It's official, guys. So, yeah, we're going to have to create a Kickstarter campaign, and let's do it.
I'm gonna need a Kickstarter for my fucking burial when I die, dude. And I'm not gonna get enough, and they're just gonna cremate me and put me in someone's ashtray. I'm gonna be in there with a fucking.
Ashtray.
I'm gonna be in there with a bunch of Marlboro Lights with fucking lipstick on the fucking filter, dude.
I'll try mixing your ashes into some fucking hot chocolate or something, some shit like that. See if you come back to haunt me. Fuck yeah,
dude. I would be the worst ghost, dude.
dude. You just watch me jerk off all the time.
Yeah, dude. Why are you on an airplane? Why is your penis out? Yeah, so yeah, I've just been doing stand up. I've been showing it to you, and
Yeah, it's pretty
you,
good.
you like it. So
I do.
yeah,
It's up my alley.
yeah. There's a lot of things up your alley, bud.
Ouch. Yeah. It hurts.
Just like whole bowling pins up there, dude.
Hey man, you gotta ease it in. You'd be surprised how much the sphincter can stretch. It's impressive.
You're just sitting on traffic cones and shit, dude.
You know those big yellow things out front of the gas station, man? Like,
Oh, the things that everybody hits.
yeah, that's what they're there for. Yeah, that's what I hit.
Speaking of, in high school, I always like to bring it back to like Milbury and us being in high school. I don't know why, but it's just like that's how this podcast started, and
Exactly.
I just like that. I like the idea of it, like the nostalgia of it,
Dude, they were great times.
because like oh yeah, dude. Like I think back to those times and like, bruh, life was just so good. And I was just like such a sad emo kid, and I didn't realize how
Yeah.
how cool. I just wanted to listen to Senses Fail and like smoke weed and skateboard,
Right. Yeah.
and smoke weed out of like fucking soda cans, big soda can guy,
Yeah.
or
Soda cans
the
were
water
sick.
bottle,
The water bottle with the
water
aluminum
bottle
foil.
with the yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Hell yeah. We made some pretty elaborate
yeah.
pipes, man, and bongs and shit. That shit was.
Or I didn't discover this until later, until I moved to South Carolina. I knew some real fucking redneck MacGyvers out there, and the gravity bong.
You never had one? We had one of those in
No,
high
I
school.
did. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I was hanging out with not the smartest stoners in America, but
Yeah.
So back to the gas pump. In high school, we knew someone that knocked over a gas pump.
That's right, man. You remember who it
Yeah.
was?
I do, and I'm not really cool with him. So I'm gonna say his name, dude.
All right.
JT Thomas. Fucking not real sweaty. Yo, his house smells like a pirate ship, bud.
Yeah, I believe it. I don't think I ever went over there.
Smells like Shrek's house. Like they have a donkey living there. A
God.
donkey that fucks dragons. That's what his house smells like, dude. His house smells like like a 7th grade gym class, dude. His house smells like pepperoni in the sun.
He smells like pepperoni in the sun.
He looks like pepperoni in the sun. Dude.
Didn't he lose a ton of weight though?
And then he gained it, and then he lost it. He's like he's got more fucking loose skin than a Kardashian.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a trash bag. Yeah.
Well, when you are one. Anyway, so
Was
he
it?
knocked over
Wasn't this at 7-Eleven down on Grafton Street?
It was at 7-Eleven.
It was, yeah.
And which is the equivalent to a Quickie Mart. But
hell yeah.
yeah, so he knocked over a gas pump, backed right into it, dude. And that was like the 7-Eleven. So like everybody was like, it's kind of still is, dude.
I
Nice
miss
establishment
7-Eleven
over
so
there.
much. We don't have them down here.
Did you ever notice like anywhere in the country you go, like every 7-Eleven smells the same?
Yeah.
They all smell the same, dude. It's like no matter where you go, they smell like watered down bleach and like fucking.
Yeah, man. Are they all run by Indian people too? I've only been to a couple.
I would assume so. I've never been to. Oh, there's always like a high school dropout sometimes, like running the cash register.
Right. Do you remember Gary?
with an Indian. Of course, I remember Gary.
God damn,
No,
man.
I remember. I remember Peter.
Peter, yeah, he was there during the day. Gary was the
Dude,
overnight guy,
funny.
though.
So I love mentioning Adam Labby, but one time, because he goes hand in hand with mentioning JT. So
Yeah.
one time we were young and like I was fucking hammered drunk on a Friday night. We were all hammered drunk. We go to 7-Eleven. All of a sudden we're like in the back stocking fucking drinks in the like in the freezer. And, and we got paid in like Monster Energy drinks and like chips, dude.
Hell yeah.
Like, cause Adam was cool with the guy who ran it, Peter, and
Right.
like I guess they were behind, and Adam's like, yeah, I'll stock it, and then he made me do it. And I'm just
Hey,
like
man.
stocking drinks at 7-Eleven at like 15, not getting paid.
Dude, we used to be able to get weed so easy, but then trying to get fucking blunt wraps from 7-Eleven was impossible because they always carded you, man. It was completely fucking backwards. We were pulling Hey Misters for Dutch Masters and blunt wraps, but our weed connection.
Remember a blunt wrap though? It had no tobacco in it, and it was just like
Yeah.
it was like yeah.
The juicy.
They were made by the company.
Were they juicy blunts or were they royal blunts?
I was gonna say Royal.
I think royal, right?
Remember Wet Mango was the one.
Yep.
Wet Mango, dude.
Wet Mango, and they had the purple haze one. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, I can taste that shit right now.
Dude. And that straw, you got to chew on the straw? Man.
Go on a blunt cruise in the back roads of Millbury listening to fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like you just did a drive-by.
I was a big fan.
Bone.
You know, I was pretty fond of the Dutch Masters too, man. The vanilla Dutch.
Yeah, a nice white owl, dude.
White owl.
Well, how about the white owls in the tubes?
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. Now they only do the little cigarello one, the smaller ones, like the Swisher style.
Yeah, I fuck with those. Well, I don't fuck with anything anymore, but when I did enjoy those. But so the first time I ever rolled a blunt was in York, South Carolina, and it was in this. So this dude, he lived like at his parents' house, but he was one of those dudes that turned the garage into like his house. He was one of those kids. Like,
cool.
He was older. We probably shouldn't have been hanging out with him. Like, I was cool with his brother, but his older brother, Joe, he lived in the garage and would just play like World of Warcraft for like hours at a time.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, so I bought a half ounce of mids, real mids, a lot of sticks, a lot of stems, and I was like, yo, I bought a white owl. I bought like 10 of them, and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do this. And I remember the first blunt I ever rolled, there was an African American gentleman there, and he goes, "That blunt's so fat, it needs Jenny Craig." And you could tell it was a long time ago because it's a very dated reference.
Yeah.
If you're using Jenny Craig to lose weight in 2022, take a fucking hike. Use cocaine like a goddamn gentleman.
Cocaine works. Although, I don't know.
Cocaine.
Because you look at people like Artie Lang and like, he's pretty fat still.
His nose is like on the side of his face, dude. Hey, ever heard of needles, bud? Why don't you just fucking hit the main vein real quick, you fucking junk box?
If I always wanted to try that, I just don't like needles, man.
Yeah, me either. I have virgin veins, honestly, and dude. That. So I did ATR today. I got some new clothes, some new shoes, and like I was with a bunch of other program kids, dude, and like they're like fresh out of jail and like love the N-word, love an N-word, these kids, and they were just like Which set are you because in jail, I guess like you have to be in like you have to pick a group of people. Me, obviously, you know what group I would have to pick.
I do.
Sorry, but I mean it's just how it goes, dude. And
Yeah.
like you gotta save your butthole at all costs. If I have to shave my head just to have a tight beehole, it's what you gotta do. I don't make the rules. I want to survive prison.
You don't have to shave your
Also,
head though.
no, you just have to get a swastika on your fucking back or something, dude. You just gotta go real Aryan Nation with it. Hey, I've seen American History X, dude. I know how it goes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a movie worth discussing, dude. I would like to chop that movie up. I haven't seen it in a long time, but now I have a new phone, so you're gonna have to for the next episode. You're gonna have
All
to
right.
send me a link
I'll get you the
to
Plex
on
server up and
how I
running.
can on how I can watch movies,
Yeah, I'll
and
get you
then
set
I'll
up.
watch a movie, and then we can discuss it. I think that'd be really cool. Actually, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, you
I feel
download
like Wolf.
download the Plex app. We'll get you set up. You can watch my Plex server.
Okay, that's tight. And you
Yeah.
can put any movie in America on there?
Yeah, I do own almost every movie in America. Yeah. So
Or
I
you
could put it
could
up there.
you could access it, right? If oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Absolutely.
Dude's fucking hardwiring Napster.
We have the technology, you know?
Yeah. So, speaking of movies, you saw The Batman.
Dude, yeah. It was pretty dark and fucked up.
Without spoilers, how like to run down the movie for us a little bit.
Well, considering that I'd never saw those fucking, like, those girly vampire movies that dude was in, that Mr. Patterson or whatever his name is, that, like,
Worth mentioning.
what is it called? Twilight? I never fucking watched
Twilight.
those. They just don't appeal to me,
I
so.
saw the first one this year, because my daughter my daughter's big into it. She's 10, so I was like, yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna watch
that's
these
fair.
movies so we have something to talk about.
Right.
And she was Team Edward. That's Robert Patterson.
Okay.
So, what's up, Tom? You want to be on this podcast?
Is that Garth? Is he back?
Tom. No, he works here.
Oh, really?
Tom.
Tom.
You might have to cut this. Me just screaming.
Just keep screaming, Tom.
T-Bone!
So,
I'm not sick. You want to be on this podcast?
No, you said you sick, man.
Yeah, because I wanted to sleep and you were yelling at me. Nah, I was just sleeping.
Alright, so what you gonna verify?
It's a podcast?
Oh, okay.
You want to be on a podcast?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
Thank you.
So T-Bone doesn't want to be on the podcast. It's fine. Anyway, Robert Pattinson. Sometimes we get cameos from the old.
yeah, I know. I
actors.
kind of miss it. I miss your old room.
This is a 2-man room, dude. My roommate, he's real cool. So Sunday I did a mic at a gay bar, which is a great time. Right.
It's the gay bar, though, isn't it?
It's the gay bar, premier gay bar in the city. Great spot. And I didn't tell him it was a gay bar, and he just showed
shit.
up, and now I think he thinks I'm gay, and that's fine, dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's the gayest podcast
Someone-
around, man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Someone I posted about it, and I think someone knew it was a gay bar, and they're like, "You should do drag." And now I'm starting to wonder what I would look like as a woman. Is that weird?
I mean, it'd probably just look like you, but with a dress on.
I would actually have hair though. That's kind of why I want to
Oh,
be a
okay.
woman, 'cause
Yeah.
then I could wear wigs.
Right. Damn. Are you gonna do it? You should. What's the
Yeah.
name of this gay bar, dude? I forgot. You told me.
It's called Jock's Cabaret.
Oh my god.
It's a cool spot, and I crushed that night. It was fun.
Yeah.
it gets pretty packed there. And last night, I went back to my hometown of Worcester, Massachusetts. Because what's crazy is there's only one mic on Thursdays in Boston, and it was closed last night. It wasn't
Damn.
running.
That sucks.
So
How'd it
I went
go?
all the way back to Worcester. It went well.
Yeah. How'd that Hitler joke do?
They laughed.
Oh yeah.
It's a tough crowd out there because it's like Worcester's actual comedy club,
Oh.
and it's all comics,
Right.
like all comics. Maybe like a couple civilians,
Mm-hmm.
like a couple normal people, but it's all comics, and that makes a tough crowd. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. Damn.
So
I mean,
yeah, I went second.
fuck yeah.
I went
dude.
second, and I did the thing right after, which I didn't want to do, but I'm a 33-year-old man with a curfew, and I got to make it home, or I'm on the streets.
Right. Damn, dude.
Oh, what the? So where were we?
We're talking about jocks, I think. No, we're talking about the Worcester Club.
Jockstraps. Heard that. I wasn't really a jockstrap kind of guy. I sucked at gym class altogether.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna flip the top three thing. Top three worst jobs you ever had.
Oh man. I would say I was a cook at Friendly's for like
Me too.
6 fucking
Not
months.
the worst job I ever had.
Really? It was the
Not
worst
the
job I ever
worst.
had. But you know, we used to play the game from waiting, and one day somebody jumped up on the prep
Larry
table.
told me about that.
Really? Oh, he worked there too, because him and his sister worked there.
Yeah.
That's right, man. But yeah, one day somebody jumped up on the prep table and dropped trow, and then the manager, the GM, came walking out like face to it. That was the best time there. But I fucking hated that job.
A woman?
A woman.
I'm trying to think of her name.
Lois?
I know who you're talking
I
about.
think it was Lois,
Lois,
dude.
yeah.
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 Yeah, she saw someone's unit.
She,
I think it was Jay's. I think it was that tall kid Jay.
and he was like a master cook at Friendly's. He
Yeah.
knew everything. He
Yep.
was a fucking, like, imagine that's your claim to fame.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I make the best honey barbecue chicken melt, which fucking slaps, by the way. Fucking slap.
Dude, I was blown away when I found out you can toss chicken tenders in sauce, and they're still crispy. Blown
Yeah.
away, man. Oh.
Okay, what's the second worst job you've ever had?
God damn. Probably Whole Foods. I don't do well in fucking the food environment. It's just, I don't know.
I mean, that's boxed food, though. The
No.
food, it's not.
I worked in the prepared food area. I was an administrator, kind of, though. I had a desk job. That was bullshit.
Whoever trusted you to do that fucking blew it.
I know. All I did was drink coffee and steal cookies. It was fun,
What are you,
though.
a fucking What are you, a Keebler elf?
Kinda, dude.
Getting paid to pack fudge?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, dude. I've had a lot of shitty jobs.
Yeah, me too.
Probably EMS was one of the worst. I hated working on the ambulance. That shit was shitty.
Dude, you've had some cool jobs, dude. And nothing you said, I'm like, those all sound like decent jobs, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I did most of my life, so.
What's the worst ambulance story that you have?
Probably finding people who were couldn't get up off the toilet. I remember one was a Hispanic lady, and you walked in, she was taking a shit, and she could not get up, dude. She needed to go to the fucking emergency room, and her whole fucking apartment just smelled like shit and adobo. It was disgusting, man.
Oh, so it smelled like East Boston, huh?
But like adobo shit, not like shit plus adobo. It was like adobo shit.
Ew. Gross.
No, no bueno.
So,
We used to take the shitty patients though and wrap them in bath towels, and they were just like a shit burrito. It was gross. I didn't do poop, you know. Not my thing, man.
I'm not a poop guy, dude. Don't
No,
do it.
not at all.
I don't talk.
Not at all.
I don't talk about it. I like to pretend girls don't poop.
Yeah.
Like once that line gets crossed in a relationship, dude, I'm out of it.
No more booty snacks for you?
Oh, I'll throw it in the old beehole sometimes. I'm
Okay.
not scared of that. I do.
I'll snack
enjoy
on some
that.
booty, yeah.
And by throw it in the old beehole, I mean mine. Gayest podcast in the world.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna take that title for sure.
There's some gay dude right now that's so mad. He's like, I thought I had the gayest podcast in the world. They don't even suck dick. Yet.
That you know of.
Hey, the night's still young, dude. We still got plenty of time. I might walk downtown and just discover something that I like, dude. You know what I mean?
Hey, dude,
There's no telling.
some nights you just end up in jail and you don't know why. It happens, dude. You know?
Okay, so here's my worst job ever. And it was last year. I was sleeping at the trap house
Nice.
on a black leather couch, very worn out, and this kid told me he could get me a job roofing. And that I wouldn't have to actually be roofing. So here's the thing. They're putting on a rubber roof on like a 10-story apartment building in Boston. You know what a rubber roof is, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
So my job was I forgot the word. I wasn't an inspector, but basically my whole job, I was the safety coordinator. So that's not the word, but that's what we're going to call it, safety coordinator. So these gentlemen weren't roped off to anything. They're free balling up there. So my job was to tell them, you're 3 feet from the roof, 2 feet from the edge, 1 foot from the edge. And like when I started, they told me that I wasn't to touch anything. So
What if they were about to walk off the roof? Could you touch them then?
No, you say you're falling off the roof, but like you're 1 foot, you're 6 inches from the edge. Danger zone, bud. And then so it started like that, and like obviously these gentlemen fucking hated it, dude. They drank Busch Light for breakfast and fucking snort coke for lunch, dude. They don't want fucking my nerdy ass telling them what to do, dude. They fucking, but like by law you had to have like my position.
Right.
So it started off as that, and it kind of sucked. I have pictures. We're gonna post them right here.
Okay.
Because they're cool pictures. It was a cool job at first, and so once you put the glue down on the roof, to put the rubber over it, after that they have literal red Home Depot buckets full of rocks, and they call it weight. So then they take the rocks, and they like the buckets full of rocks, and they put it on the rubbers so it like seals. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
And then like 3 days in, they're telling me I have to move the buckets full of rocks, dude. And I'm like, hey, that wasn't the deal.
Right.
I didn't sign up. And like I remember like the first night I got up on that roof, and my balls were in my stomach, dude. It was so high up. Dude.
Yeah.
It was just like I felt so nervous up there. What? Oh, And then I was going up there twacked out, dude. So like that didn't help matters. Like I remember one day my buddy's like, "Yo, here's these sunglasses, dude." So, like, everybody knows you're fucking twacked. So there's that.
How many people did you
That
lose
was
off the
probably
roof?
zero, but dude,
Job well done.
They would literally have like the heel of their foot off the roof.
Fuck that.
And like, yeah, and it would it would make my stomach turn.
Yeah.
I have really bad anxiety, and like that just wasn't the job for me, especially when it came down to moving fucking buckets full of rocks, dude.
No.
I got a head full of rocks. So like,
Right.
no, just no. Second worst job ever. I'm not a manual labor guy. I'm not good at it. Like a long time ago, I worked for my buddy's paving company, and so they do hot asphalt.
Oh, that shit's
and then
brutal.
like at the edge of like driveways, they have to like pat it down.
Mhm.
They have to pat the cement down. And this might be boring, but I don't give a fuck. So, they gave me wooden shoes, like a piece of wood with like a strap on it, and I had to walk up and down and like pat it down with my foot. Hot cement. That's probably the second worst job I ever had.
Damn.
And then the third one is when we start making money off this podcast. I'm probably gonna hate it. So that's my third one.
Yeah. Yep. You know, I'm gonna change one of them, because one of the worst jobs I ever had was at that fucking Boy Scout camp, dude. That was fucking miserable. I used to drink myself into a stupor every night.
Tell me a story at the Boy Scout camp that wouldn't put you in jail.
Oh God, man. Oh God,
without the Bill Cosby details.
I used to fight with the camp director constantly because she was like this little dykey looking bitch. She was like 6 inches shorter than me, and like she was technically in charge, but like I was like I could supersede her on a lot of shit, and she hated that shit.
Yeah.
But
I knew how to put on Band-Aids better than her.
God damn. No, yeah, there's some fucking shit you would love that I can't talk about. But
I thought you were gonna say, I was used to get in fights with the campers.
No, I didn't do much with the campers, you know.
At once.
The only thing is I used to give the kids their meds, and that was funny.
Hell yeah.
One time, nah. One time though, I accidentally gave a kid like a wrong med, and that was pretty funny. And he felt totally better. He totally felt better. So, you know.
The only reason you weren't taking them is because 10-year-olds don't get prescribed Percocets, dude.
That's true. I don't really like uppers. They were all on fucking, like, you know, attention deficit.
Adderall?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking send it.
Right? Adderall's pretty fun.
That's what I call a good time.
Nah, I like my downers, dude. I love that shit.
Yeah, dude, you fucking...
I like nodding off.
Downer. Yeah, you look like you like a nice downer and some fucking Alice in Chains, dude. Just like
dude,
dark
right?
room, dude.
Exactly. See, you know me well, man. You do.
Playing a little guitar.
That's why I won't do heroin, because I know I'd love it, man. Fuck.
Well, it feels good to be back, dude. The boys are back in town.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You got anything you want to plug? Anything you want to add?
My ass, dude.
We're around. It's been plugged the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I walk funny though. You know.
You got any vegans like paying you to say stuff yet, or what?
No, man, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I went to this one vegan place. Oh, it's a vegetarian place, but Delicio, that place is so good, man. I had a bunch of like rabbit food. Oh, dude.
Their lettuce is the best lettuce I've ever had. You showed me that falafel pie or whatever, and it looked fucking delicious.
Yeah, man. Falafel lasagna. That's what I made for Easter.
I do love a falafel, dude. Falafel is great.
I do like them. They're quite nice.
Yeah. I know you don't eat meat, but like Mediterranean food in general is fucking delicious, dude.
Dude, it
A
is.
nice shawarma plate, dude.
I
Good night.
I don't know what that
Good
means, but
night.
it sounds delicious. I like it.
So, shawarma is like it's meat on like a rotating cylinder.
Oh, that's the shit they shave and put in a hero?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
okay. I know what you're talking about.
Fucking phenomenal.
They use a little too much yogurt though, man. You know?
Well, they make this like garlic sauce.
Yeah.
And like, you wouldn't want to breathe on anybody for like a day probably, but
Right.
it's fucking dynamite, dude. I love Mediterranean food, love Indian food.
I do love some
Um,
hummus, man.
I love a hummus,
I'll
dude.
eat
I
some
love a
hummus and I'll
Hummer.
just shit my brains out though. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Uh, love a Hummer.
Mm.
Fucking.
You're going back to jocks this week then, huh?
Yeah, dude. I was real surprised there was no holes in the like in the wall.
Is that? Ah, so it's a kind of a myth, huh?
Yeah, well, they have a basement, and I heard that's where shit gets real weird.
Oh, that's where they
But
have
they
the
have-
couch. The couch, man.
Yeah, the casting couch with
Yeah.
no camera.
Here, put this dress on.
I like. Do you think I'm like a dress drag queen, or like would I wear a nice pantsuit, or like
I was
Would
gonna
I be an
suggest a
all
pantsuit, but
would I be an all business drag queen, or what are we talking?
definitely all
Straight
business. I was thinking maybe like either mini skirt or just go straight bikini, man. You know, why not? Like,
I'm like real interested in this all of a sudden, and I don't know why.
maybe a padded tube top.
Oh, I would love like a nice like a blazer with like those pads on it
Oh,
from like the
yeah,
80s.
the shoulder pad things.
And I'm just like puffing on a fucking Pall Mall, dude.
A Misty Slim.
Coming out to girls just wanna have fun.
I could picture this. We gotta film it though.
Or I just wanna dance with somebody.
I like that song a lot. I dig me some 80s music.
Or we could find my old roommate who sings Usher in the shower. I
I've
like
never heard that
guy.
song, Usher in the Shower.
That's gonna be that's gonna be the name of my new record, Usher in the Shower.
Yeah. Should just have like a steamed up shower with your handprint on it. Perfect,
That's gonna be
man.
my sex tape. All right, man. Well, what are we gotta be close to 40 minutes, no?
Oh yeah.
That's usually around our time. All
Yeah.
right, cool. So, do you got any? Oh, so I made a new TikTok, and like I was telling you,
Oh right.
I'm taking more of a focused direction on this one. It's gonna be like just stand up clips, just comedy, like the roast videos I do, some like one liner joke videos
Nice.
that I'm working on, and then clips of the podcast.
Hell
Like
yeah.
that's like I'm not gonna be doing like the weird TikTok shit I was doing before, or like the lip syncing to like the videos and shit. I mean, that's what TikTok is.
And like the dick
like-
roulette you were doing and shit.
Yeah, old chat roulette. Oh well, no, well, you need 1,000 followers to go live, and
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna go live again because that's like part of TikTok, and that's how you make the dollars. I made like $20.
Damn. All right. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So my new TikTok is the Matt Clark Show, the same name as this. So please
Cool.
go follow us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok at the Matt Clark Show. Sean Toad the Toad is gonna be making a TikTok.
Yeah, we've been
do you
saying
have
that
an
for a few
Instagram?
weeks. No, I don't think so. At least I did
Okay.
at some point, but
I suck at Instagram,
I don't. I
but
don't open it.
go follow me up there at Matt Clark Comedy. Yeah, I'm terrible. I just like lurking on Instagram for the most part.
Yeah. Cool. Hell yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
fuck
go
yeah.
follow, go subscribe to us on YouTube at The Matt
Hell yeah.
Clark Show. It takes 1 second. It's free, and you're supporting us, man. Like we want to keep doing this, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we're gonna record another episode. Not tonight, but
This weekend, I think, right?
yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah.
So, do you got anything you want to plug besides your beehole?
Nah, man. Yeah. I don't know. Not really.
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah, okay. All right, man. Well, I got to keep the tradition going here. So, subscribe to the channel. Okay.
Fuck, man. I was gonna tell you to fuck off.